Well, welcome back everybody. We're just about to get underway here for our second semi-final, but before we do, I'm just going to hand over back into the arena for a presentation of our bronze medal. So I'll hand over across to Mitchell and Simon.
Thank you, Craig. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to do the presentation of our first award for the evening. It's our first bronze medalist. Great first semi-final, but there has to be a loser. Unfortunately, this time it was England's Ben Pay. So we'll just ask Ben to come forward to receive his bronze medal. Please show your appreciation for Ben. Come on in, Ben. Well done, mate. Obviously, you came into the event fairly late as a replacement. Obviously, appreciate you doing that. But a really good tournament for you in the end.
Yeah, I was saying to Craig earlier, like obviously you come into every tournament wanting to win and looking to win, and I wouldn't play if I didn't think I could win. But if someone had said to me you're going to be losing semi-finals, I probably would accept that. But obviously disappointed after losing the semi-final.
Yeah, I mean, it was your second match against Mark today. Obviously, you played him in the last group game. You were through anyway there, so a bit of pressure off in that game. Did you feel you had to change anything in the semi-final there against Mark?
Well, no, because you obviously back yourself against anybody, but towards the end of the group game against Mark, I played a little bit more aggressively and got some more success. So I thought about doing that, but again, backed myself. But Mark played very well, and there's no complaints about losing.
Yeah, so Mark in the final. We've got the second semi-final coming up shortly between Gary and Jack. How do you see that going?
So, because I'm English, so I have to back Jack. But no, you know, it's going to be another great game between two great players. We all know both players. I think Jack beat him in the group, so I'm sure Gary will be up some revenge. But yeah, it should be interesting to watch. Okay, well, thank you so much for playing, Ben. Congratulations on your bronze medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Pay, your first bronze medalist. Well, I'm back to Craig now.
Yeah, thanks Simon. As we're just getting ready to set up now for the next semi-final. Great match in store here. Jack Pye of England up against Gary McNab of Ireland. So I'll hand back over to Simon now and we'll get ready for our second semi-final.
So thank you once again to Craig. So ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the second semi-final here at the Etherow Indoor Bowls Club for the SMPT Champion of Champions. So please welcome your first player. He is the 2018 English Masters Champion and a twice World Cup silver medalist. Please give it up for England's Jack Pye. Have a good game, mate. Enjoy. And Jack's opponent in the semi-final, he is the holder of 6 SMPT singles titles, former world number 1, and the current world singles champion from Ireland, Gary McNab. Have a good one, Gary. Best of luck, mate. I'll throw you back to Craig.
Thanks Simon. Yeah, interesting game this one. Jack probably before the weekend would have really bitten your hand off. You said make the semi-final, but now he's got a chance to make the final here. Gary was probably one of people's favourites for the title. So who will play Mark Beattie in the final? So it'll be Gary with the red stickers, red top, to get us underway here in our second semi-final here at the Champion of Champions. Players have had a good chance to have a practice on this map before as well, which is all good. Oh, great start this. Yeah. Interesting watching the players rolling up. Gary was having a good joke around with Jack. All serious now. Good effort from Jack here. Just falling short. Gary will just draw away again here. Go right round this. Oh, he's good again. Very good. Forget 15 ends here. 15 ends for the final as well. You can see Mark Beattie there watching on, waiting for the winner. Yeah. Two short bowls from Jack to start here. Gary won't mind this at all. Can probably draw away now. He can stick with the forehand if he wants, but he's probably going to switch to the backhand here. Continue away on this forehand. He'll get right round this. His bowls will drop all the way from out there. And he's good again here. What a start this is. That's good. Yeah, really good start for Gary in his first end. He was peppering it in the practice, to be fair. Bit of weight now from Jack, trying to change this. He's not really changed it much. He's still 3 down. And Simon joins me now in the commentary box.
Yeah, thanks, Craig. Looking forward to this game. Gary, you would feel, is probably favourite. But obviously, I think Jack beat him yesterday in the group, did he? Yeah?
Yeah, he did. So Gary won't forget that. So he'll be looking for revenge here. And we saw the serious face from Gary earlier on this game.
Well, he has made a strong start in his first end. 3 good bowls there. Jack's last bowl now. Even Gary's last bowl there, sitting in the back's in a great position.
Yeah, and I was talking just before this. It's almost when you get a player the first bowl on the Jack, I think you've got to change it, because if you don't draw a good bowl yourself, all you end up doing is allowing a player like Gary or Mark even here to just drop in another one, and the heads build very quickly. So I think that's going to be 2 shots to Gary. Good start. And I was saying, when they were practicing before Gary was taking the lollipops and was having a bit of a muck about with Jack there, making Jack know that he was, even on the trial ends, that he was winning.
Yeah, 4 to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Gary switched into sort of serious mode now.
Yeah, I think Gary wants this. We know how competitive they all are, but Gary especially is looking like he's got that killer instinct in this game.
Better start from Jack here. Yeah, really good. Didn't want to be short like his first end.
Yeah, just say much better bowl there from Jack. He's got the toucher. Gary now looking to draw that off.
He's close himself. He's got it. And that's why I like those elite bowls that Gary's playing with. They don't fall out the wrong way. They stick up, or they fall the right way.
Yeah, I did see in some of the games I was commentating on earlier, bowls were, and I've said this many times before, the bowls are touching the Jack. Because of the weight of the Jack, they're more than likely, especially if it's a size 3 or 4, they just fall away from the Jack, yeah?
And that was the main reason I switched to these bowls, because I just found with my bowls I was using before, same thing, you come up, you pay good weight, you touch the Jack and you fall away. Whereas now they stick up, and just small little things, improvements you need to make to your game, I think. And obviously watching these guys as well. I mean, Gary plays with them. Mark's bowls are very similar as well. They just hang up and they stick up really well. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the bowls that Jonathan Payne plays with the deep grips, because sometimes you get into a shot and if you clip that grip, they'll flick the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was invented to allow people to try and hold a bigger bowl, which you sort of get, but for exactly the reasons you said. I mean, I've not got the biggest hands. I only use a size 3. I wish I could use a 4, but sometimes I'm playing games. It's so frustrating where you just think you've played that perfect bowl, you touch the Jack, drops down, leaves it Jack eye. Very frustrating.
Jack's just played a great bowl there to take the shot. Gary's, well, his shot's for him, but I think he's just going to try and draw through this forehand. He's got the outside bowl to try and play with here. He's stalking it. It's a little bit light. It's a bit light, that's all.
Yeah, fair effort. Like I say, just fraction underweight there. So chance for Jack now with his last bowl. Can he make a 2 of this?
And these are the shots, especially against the calibre of Gary and Mark, where you need to be making this. It's not an easy two, but you've got to make this draw. Not often you get the opportunity to make an extra one here. He looks good. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, that's a superb bowl from Jack. That will give him a lot of confidence now. He's going to have to battle in this match. We know that. But as you say, he needs to take every opportunity to score when he can.
And this is where you see like Gary's gone down. He's got his lefty scoring. Well, he's not used to doing scorecard the best of times, but just those little things there. Just, the game will be played at the speed Gary wants the game to be played at.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he'll just use anything he wants to play it at his speed. Just see Mark in the background there, relaxing now before his final.
Good start from Jack. That's what you need.
I think Jack will be feeling fairly confident. He knows he's playing a good player, but he'll trust in his game. He played well earlier today, watched him earlier, and he was bowling very well. So, yeah, I think he should just play his own game, trust in what he knows.
Yeah, you've also put out of your head who you're playing against, really. Play your own game, as you say. It's in your hands. Good again, just a bit short. This is just those fraction short bowls. You just really got to be up there, be positive.
Yeah, especially being one down there. Another foot of pace would have been perfect. Gary, of course, is the master at bowling the right weight there. And he's just opened that up a little bit. And just try and drop round onto Jack's back bowl.
Jack will switch to this backhand coming this way. Just reach down. This is where the bowls just stick on that. Yeah, he had that to use, but I don't think that's what he was after.
No, definitely looking underneath that. But as you say, as we've been saying all day, the bowl's just holding down that way. But he did get the result.
Gary's playing the backhand as well here. It'd be interesting to see what he's after. He's after his own short one, maybe. Ooh, almost got a perfect result there. Might still be one down, maybe there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he played that backhand. But of course, it's elite, so just giving him a bit more turn than the other players. But he probably could have got that on the forehand as well.
Problem Jack's got now is all the bowls coming in. He's 3-1 against in the front there. He's got to be a bit careful. Very easy to pop one of Gary's in here, especially as his bowl's sitting up.
Yeah, that wing bowl is good for Gary, so he's got to be very careful, Jack, here.
Playing a big draw around the outside of this.
Short, I think.
And luckily, he wasn't through that anymore. He's through that bowl.
That's not too bad. I mean, that's taking the angle away of that bowl.
I mean, the shot Gary could play big through the front white bowl. It's in the middle there. Through and take the back bowl away. I wouldn't be surprised if he does play that.
Yeah. Looking to the edge of his bowl. Oh, he's unlucky. He got it clean through the gap.
Yep. Measure for shot here. I do fancy the white pinkish bowl. What did we say it was?
Coral.
Coral.
That's it. Not that I actually know what coral colour is supposed to be, but that just sort of came in my mind.
They look white to me. Predominantly white.
Oh, no, that's a hard word to say on mic, predominantly, and to get it right every time.
So it was 1 to Jack there. Jack needs a good start again here on this end. Not bad at all. That's pretty good. You happy with that?
Yeah, even if it had been a couple of inches shorter, I think he would have been happier, but it's interesting to see what weight Gary plays. Just an overdraw, nothing too big here. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, again, already that ball's in such a good position from Gary there. Jack's just got to be a bit careful here. Doesn't leave this one in front. He's got to get past. And he's good here. Yeah, that's really good. If it drops, it's even better. I think Gary's ball's just holding it up at the moment.
Yeah, pretty good bowl from Gary there. He's obviously now holding 2. He would have liked to have just been on the front of the jack, I think. Got to be a forehand shot here for Jack. Just drop down between the gap between his own bowl and the jack, rest on Gary's black bowl, or just pushing the jack through to his own.
Yeah, the key thing here is just making sure you reach this. You don't want, last thing you want to do is underplay it almost. Got to make sure you're positive here. Not bad. You should just drop a little bit for him now.
Really good. Oh.
Well, he might have got shot. He's dropped his own bowl down.
Yeah, it was unlucky that that ball actually fell away. If it had fallen the other way, it would have been absolutely perfect.
I mean, Gary can be as positive as he wants, really, here into that pack of white bowls.
Coral, Craig.
Coral.
Predominantly white, Craig.
Predominantly white. But, no, he's... Oh, I think that's given the shot away.
Yeah, definitely. 1 bowl left each. I mean, Jack's got to be right on the nose of this now.
I mean, do you be really positive yourself here, or do you just try and just reach through those?
He's playing his foot. I mean, I would just be slightly overdrawing this through the gap. I think that's what he's looking at. He just wants to get really tight on the jack. Looks good. Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
Stuck in there as well. Didn't fall out. That's good.
Yeah, that's the only bowl Gary's really got. Just to try and lean it in. If it tips over, it'll probably drop him for shot. If he's a bit heavier, it could squirt the jack through to his bowl nearest the camera.
I guess the only danger Gary's got is getting the white bowl full at the front there, and his own bowl's splitting away, his back bowl going, but he's playing it on the wide side.
Wow. I think every bowl moved but the one he aimed at.
Is that 2?
Yeah, I think it's 2. Just Gary will come and have a look. Jack's confident. Yep.
Yeah, good start this from Jack. He's definitely been in control so far in this match. In one end where Gary at the beginning was had a really good start, but other than that, it's been Jack so far. We'll be very pleased with that.
Yeah, do keep the comments coming in, guys, if you're watching the live stream now. I'll say a quick hello to my fellow Cypriot bowler, Kevin Males, who I know is watching, with his lovely wife, Anne. I won't tell you what Kevin called his wife.
Just to say, Nigel, this is not the final. This is the semi-final. Oh, Gary's gone big here. It's close. Oof.
Yeah, he was definitely looking for both of Jack's bowls there. But, chipped one of his own off instead.
Well, just a draw down for Jack here. He's got to, again, make sure he's up. Make sure he gets a bit of chalk here, because see Gary's intentions here. He's got the bowl in the ditch. Oh, you're up, Jack. Don't be touching that bowl. That's the worst thing you can do.
Oof. He's covered it. Yeah, he's got away with that. He's probably going to force Gary back to a draw now.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Gary go at those 2 bowls. I'll be honest with you. I think he'd fancy hitting those 2 bowls and staying. think the fact he just played weight down there, he just thought, I'll go again here.
Yeah. He's got another bowl to come, one left each now, so he always knew he had a bit of a backup in case he missed that.
And Jack is poking out now, so Jack has definitely got to make sure he's reaching this one. Ideally, bit of chalk. Oh, he's put it back.
Yes, the angles are slightly better on the bowls too. And Gary switched to the draw though. Yeah, it's good. Just played weight and then straight back on the draw.
Yeah, I mean, he's so good, Gary. You know, all these guys are so good, but yeah, you see the difference there, playing a bit of weight and then just being able to draw a dead bowl there. But he had ample space to draw into. It's normally those ones you end up missing, actually, when you've got all that room. Interesting. Gary's gone for a short length jack here. It's not a bad start. There's a bit of room there for Jack.
Yeah, Gary walked up the mat. You can tell he was just chasing it up a little bit. Must have known it was going to be a little bit short.
So you know out the hand, don't you, if you're good.
Yeah.
Well, if it falls down, it's good. I don't think Jack's bowls will.
Yeah. Gary's quick down here, isn't he? Wants to try and get in beforehand, but he's obviously just rushed it a fraction. I got the result.
Got a good result.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying how quick Gary is. He doesn't hang around. He'll play the game at his own speed. If he wants to slow it down, he will. No, that's not too bad for Jack. Yeah, I think Gary will just be reaching through on this backhand. He's got Jack's shot bowl. If he's tight, he's punching his own bowl up. Just play it with about a yard. Well, he's playing forehand, it looks like. Interesting.
Interesting choice of shot. It looks like he was just trying to play that ball straight in onto the jack, but hasn't moved Jack's shot.
I thought everything was going for him on the backhand there, the way that hand bends as well. But Jack's just got to make sure he beats his own bowl here. He's out on a good line for his. It's all about the weight now. Has he got the weight? I think he has, yeah. Very good. Yeah, I think we'll see Gary be fairly positive again on the forehand. He's got through his own split at the front. Gets his own bowl falls good. No, he's not playing it with loads. He's just trying to roll it in for shot.
That's good.
Yeah, played it with a really good weight. There's a outside shout for Jack there to play off Gary's last bowl. Just overdrawing down, just to get down to the jack, take it away. He's got this.
Brilliant from Jack. Great bowl. He had to be very precise with his weight there just to allow that to come back in. So, very good bowl.
Yeah, played it a good weight again because he's got the a couple of shot lead. He can afford just to play that shot as opposed to maybe playing the more outrageous shot that I called.
Yeah, nothing changes there.
So 6-3 now. So still nothing really in this. There's always a chance for a big end at this level. So good start again though from Jack.
Yeah, no chalk, but it's in a good position, that bowl. Gary will just be through now. Yeah, it's good this. Jack's got to get to that bowl now. Maybe, yeah, say stick to the backhand side. That's the side you want to be of Gary's black bowl.
Stalking it.
Yeah, that's good there. It's not bad for Gary, that's come past the Jack, 2 there now.
I think Jack's just got to get onto that black bowl, get right behind the back of the Jack. Gary played a forceful shot here. Yeah. Looks to be good weight. All drop back with a good weight here. Very good. Just, I mean, it's just a fraction more and it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it is a toucher, not that it's really going to go anywhere, but Gary straight down the forehand side, wants a Jack. Oh, he's unlucky. Well, it's going to drop, so he's got the shot now. So if it dropped harder onto the Jack, he could have gone from 1 down to 2 up there.
It's still going, it's still moving. I think if we go back to the overhead, I think we'll see that it's probably 2 to Gary now.
Wow. I think maybe Jack might look down the forehand, play between his 2 pink bowls, black onto Jack to remove black and hopefully leave his pink bowl a shot.
I think the problem with that, he gets that wrong, or even if he gets it right, I think his own bowl at the back could pop away. If not, he's going to make it easier for Gary to play his last bowl and remove that. So yeah, he's looking at it, but you've got to be so careful here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to catch it on the angle he's looking at, the right-hand side of the bowl. As you say, there is the danger of his bowl. I mean, it might clip Gary's back bowl, but let's see if he takes a chance on it.
Just wait for this end to finish. We've had a question about the prize fund. We'll give you a bit of a rundown of what that is in between this next end.
Yeah, steady weight on this. Yeah. He did just catch it a bit full, which obviously took his bowl out. He wanted to be slightly wider than that. So it's still 2 to Gary. It's got to be a perfect draw from Gary to get a 3 here.
He's out on a good line. He will drop back nice here, but just short of the weight. But 2 shots to Gary. In terms of the prize fund, yeah, it's I think it's about 7,500 the prize fund in total this weekend. Winner will take away £1,000 plus 2 years exemption into the world ranking singles events worth £400. So nice prize for the winner. Good start from Gary.
I think Jack will only just look to overdraw this. He's not really played that shot that some of the other guys have been doing. Especially as Gary's got a toucher with his first.
Yeah, just got to make sure he's past it here. Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Didn't want to be too big to lose his bowl there, so he's played that well.
Gary's now going to switch to the backhand. Draw big here. Nice and wide. This will drop right back. Down the back of the Jack here. Oh, it's very good. Wow.
It's going to drop, I think. That red sticker's getting larger. Let's just hold Jack's down quickly to play this.
That won't be a toucher now if it does fall on it.
There's your luck, Jack.
Got it.
Perfect. Oh, just almost too far with that. It's almost too good a contact. Gary's going for this, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't see any other shot. Oh, he's playing it onto backhand. So, interesting. Oh, he's under it, isn't he? Yeah, he's turned his back on it. If you're Jack, you've got to be going for this. You can't be leaving it there. I think Gary was very quick down to play that.
He was, yeah.
Wow.
I think maybe Jack's a little bit worried about spraying the Jack if he catches it wide with Gary's bowl over on the left of the mat there, as you see.
Yeah, but to not reach, that's the... Yeah. I mean, he's forced Gary now onto that forehand.
Yeah.
Does he draw it or does he...
So, well, we know Gary. You think he's going to play it. Maybe he'll surprise us. Just look to draw into Jack's 2 bowls. No. Is he going to reverse it? Yeah, he's reversing it. No, he hasn't. It's just cut away. Oh, he's got a result.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how's that happening?
I don't think he was playing that.
It almost looked like the line he was playing. He was playing a reverse bias, but...
It's a little surprise Samoa Jack there.
Jack loves that. Of course, Gary's bowl there is a toucher. Jack's got one just behind. So if he goes for the Jack again, he's got to be... I don't think he'll swing enough to get his own bowl out. But come on, Jack. Let's see how brave you are.
Oh,
it's got to be tight, isn't it?
No, it will hold down there.
Got the bowl. Oh, very good. Yeah, that's what you want. He took his chance. So another 2 good shots for Jack there. That puts him in a 8-5 lead. And we're just over halfway through.
Just keeps Jack sort of 3 shots ahead here. Good bowling from both players.
Yeah, I'm pleased for Jack. I mean, everyone would expect Gary to maybe push through, use his experience, but Jack is no mug when it comes to this. He's won a singles event on our tour. That's why he's here. And he's making a really good fist of this so far. Of course, Gary, the current world singles champion as well.
Yeah, he won the World Council singles. Not many players have done that, and the World Masters. So yeah, I mean, Alex is probably the only other player. And he's in good form as well, Gary. No, not bad from Jack. He needs to fall though.
Yeah. I don't know how much Gary will play at this. Got to be ditch weight, you think, probably. Wants to spring them 2 away, but leave himself close to the Jack in his other bowl. Yeah, that's what he's playing. Yeah, just caught it a little bit thin, so his other bowl goes out. Gary not quite getting the rub of it at the moment.
No, I mean, he had a little bit of fortune in the last end, the way it ended up, and obviously Jack played a really good bowl, but yeah, he's not quite catching those running bowls the way that he normally would. He's normally so devastating with those. And Jack's trying to run their back bowl of danger away. Oh, close.
Yeah, obviously any movement on that shot bowl would have taken the Jack towards Gary's bowl. He's now changed that angle. Gary down quick again, looking to just move the Jack or the bowl. Yeah, got both. Has he done enough? No.
No. But that's again, it's just not quite going for Gary there, and it gives Jack a chance to just draw another good one here. He's got to be passed because Gary's got the two bowls there waiting, so he's got to play long Jack will be fine and just force Gary to try and just take the one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be Jack high here. Well, it's a bit short, but if he gets in the line of it, he's going to force Gary to draw.
Yeah,
Gary's... Do you think he's just going to play over this, try and drag it?
No,
just a draw.
Just a draw. Oh, I don't know though.
Yeah, he's
no,
big.
Quick.
He's played the draw line, but he's just big. Yeah, I think he was caught in 2 minds there. What shot to play, really?
That is a big, a big miss for Gary. I think he should just try and draw the one there. So that's 2 shots to Jack. That's a bit of breathing space now. Just got to push on from this. He's 5 up.
Still 6 ends to be played, so by no means Gary is out of this. Jack's just got to keep pushing hard, taking his chances.
Yeah, it was an interesting decision to go for that on that hand. If it was a swinging hand, absolutely, you fancy the bowl to pop back, but on that hand, the way it just sticks. Oh, well. No toucher there, and Jack's going to be going for this, isn't he?
Yeah. Playing it backhand. Yeah, controlled weight at this. Got the bottom, yeah. That's not great result. Needed the bowl solid, and probably even wasn't enough to push that bowl dead.
I know. I mean, for me, you play that on the forehand all day long,
Yeah.
because Jack's going into the bowl, coming with you. Oh, he's got to now, isn't he?
Yeah, got to be forehand now. Yeah, Jack's looking. Got to be brave, Jack.
Oh, interesting. Again, just playing it with, guaranteeing a little push. Still one down.
Yeah, but I think Jack's 5 up. Probably looking to just play a bit more protective bowls. Whether that's right or wrong is what he feels comfortable doing.
Oh, Gary will draw this. Oh,
Will
he's
he get
short.
past? Oh, yeah. An inch to the right there, if we look, that would have got round that bowl.
The good thing here is Jack's bowl's not going anywhere, so he can just draw a good shot here. Get the one, and again, just force Gary to play a good bowl for 1 or 2.
Yeah, he just needed a confident draw, that, didn't it? It just needed to be at a nice length. It was always a bit narrow and a bit short.
I can't believe Gary's looking at this outside one on the backhand. He's got to be drawing for 2. Surely.
Yeah, I did have a quick look at that just before Jack's
No,
last
just a
bowl.
draw.
But yeah, I don't know that it might get on the Jack. He looks close here. Yeah, it's good. Moved it up. Could be. Yeah, I think it's going to be 2. It is.
2.
Yeah, missed opportunity for Jack there, really.
Well, I just think even early the first bowl, second bowl from Jack, he had the option to go for the Jack, and he played it on the backhand. And I think you just got to take the opportunity. If it's sitting there like that, these guys are so good. You've got to play for the Jack in the ditch. Again, as you say, he's trying to I'm 5 up. I'll just play a guarantee I'll get up there, but I don't think you can afford to do that. If you just miss, that's probably a bad 2 to drop that.
Well, slightly loose bowl from Gary on the start of this 11th end. Jack's still leading though, 10-7. Looking better here.
Yeah, this is a good start. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so Gary to turn his own in or push Jack's away. Got his own. And it's rolled through, so that's a pretty good result for Gary.
Again, this is another one where Jack needs to be passed here. Can't afford to be in front of this. I don't think he's through again here.
No. Backhand again for Gary. It's obviously a bit narrower. No. Striking on the forehand.
Gary won't mess about now.
1-2. No, he cleared the one away.
So again, Jack's got to get past here. He
Yeah.
needs to be past this Jack.
Interesting to see if he might switch to the backhand. It's a bit easier to draw down that side now with the Jack to the left of the mat as we look at it.
Yeah, that's good. Puts the pressure on Gary with his last. What are we saying? Looks good, I think.
Yeah, line's good. Yeah, it's good. Good pressure bowl from Gary. So again, the question is, there's only one down. Yeah, Jack stepping. He wants to try and flick this shot bowl out.
Yeah. Big bowl in the match, this one. Oh, he's got
It's
the
going to
under.
cut. Yeah. I think maybe, yeah, he's playing it because obviously it's that slight dodgy hand coming this way. He maybe could have played it a bit more orthodox, but yeah, when you're playing that type of shot, you do tend to pull your arm under.
And
A
that's
bit
why I
more
think-
weight would
bit
have been
more
all right.
weight. I think
Yeah.
that was okay. Again, he didn't want to play loads at it, but
No.
just be a bit more positive there. So 10-8 now. It's all it's getting tight.
Yep. 4 ends left to go. Jack's just got to dig deep here.
I think Gary's just got to do what he's been doing, really. Just putting a bit of pressure and making Jack think about this a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Gary had a fairly pressurised bowl, his last bowl the previous end, but drew it very well.
Yeah, that's a good start again.
Yeah, a bit of chalk, always important.
Gary's already down and away here.
He must have ordered a pizza. Must be due.
That's what it is. Yeah, no, I mean, Gary's very quick. He knows what he knows the shot he's going to play before it's even bowled. I think it's no good spot there from
Yeah.
Jack. Needs that cover behind.
Yeah, Jack's got to be a bit... obviously, with Gary playing so fast, Jack's got to just play at his own pace, not get forced into rushing. No time limit on these games, obviously. They just play 15 ends.
Again, just a big thank you to those that are watching this live stream here. I think it's about 350 now, which is really good. You see Gary dropping in for the shot here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, every time Jack's getting the shot, Gary's coming up with that good bowl.
Got to be a little bit careful here, Jack. He could play a really good bowl down this backhand and actually make it easier. I think, yeah, you almost got to play forehand.
Yeah, I think it's... You're only one down. Just try and drop in on that forehand side. He's got another bowl to come. This does look good too. Wants to sit right down. Yeah, that's going to be good. It gives him a little bit of protection.
I thought he was going to get an even better result there and actually rock back even more and potentially get shot. So, and that's really good. He's not far off there. I think Gary would fancy just popping down onto that and just sitting that through and staying for 2. He's got to be a little bit careful. Oh, he might just be that fraction wide, you know. Oh, he's got such good weight here. Oh, that's perfect.
Very good. Yeah, that's very good from Gary. It is a touch-up. So again, Jack, the question is, are you brave? Front bowl.
Both will go. You sit there with 2 or even 3, you get this absolutely perfect.
Yeah, he's got to be very thin on the right-hand bowl as we look to avoid taking his own bowl out. Yep, he's looking at this. Yeah, controlled weight at this.
He's good here.
He's following it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
He's
Even
got-
if it's a no scoring end.
Yeah, he's got at least a tied end. That's leaning. It's just whether Gary's is on it too. No, he's taking one of Jack's out. That's a result for Jack.
That's a massive bowl in this match.
So, into the 13th end. Jack with a 3-shot lead.
And played that last bowl with perfect weight to get the result.
Yeah, that was one of the shots of the match. Very delicate and played it absolutely perfect.
I mean, Gary's bowl was fantastic to set up the 2. Yeah, that's very good.
So, Jack just playing over on this. Try and roll Gary's away. Needs to run a bit more. Yeah, could have done with a foot or so more weight just to run that another bowl over.
That's not too bad though. I mean, that's where that's finished. Gary's got to play a really good bowl to get in there again. He's on a hunting it on that line, but I think he's tight.
Yeah, again, probably just pace a little bit. Mind if he cleared that, he would have been right onto the jack.
Jack's got a chance now. Just reach down on his backhand, sitting onto Gary's bowl. Makes the end very difficult for Gary then. This is not far away.
Needs to dive a little bit more. Yeah, just held again, as it has been all day.
And Gary's just got to play the perfect bowl down on that backhand, try and do what Jack was doing now. You know how much green Gary can give his bowls compared to Jack's. He's on a bit of a wider line though. Well, that's not too bad. Gary's bowl wants to fall over though. I mean, do you play big there? You know, like he's played coming this way, you know, get your arm out, come across, play through those two black bowls, take them out.
It's dangerous if you get onto the short one because you could pump Gary in for 3, but I think you've got to be playing this. I mean, you could just play it orthodox, just play it narrow on the block and just play, like I say, with that at least ditch weight, and it will hold on that line.
Jack's having a good look at this. You can see his shadow there. I mean, there is a shot on the forehand through the plant even, but it exposes his one bowl out here on its own. So
I think if he's a left-hander here, he plays this all day long. But backhand, it just makes it trickier. We'll see from the setup. Yep, he's looking at this.
I was going to say, I think he's only drawing it the way he's setting himself up. He's on wide again.
If it runs, run big, Jack, run big. Needed another foot.
I mean, he might even be holding.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah, the shadow of the black bowl at the back just makes it difficult to tell.
Probably
but
is holding actually.
Maybe that's what made him change his mind to play that shot.
Don't play the shot for him. So yeah, the way that Gary's looking now, I think he's down. I mean, he could almost get in there and take Jack's bowl away.
Yeah, I mean, it's a narrow gap there between the short black and pink bowl. If he got clean through, he could roll Jack's out, get him for 3.
It's his own black bowl that's stopping him getting it out clean.
Yeah. I think he's just got to reach on the forehand, see what he gets. Could put the pink bowl onto the Jack to get 2 down. If it squirts through, he's only going to be 1 down again as he currently is, but he'll definitely be wanting to score this end. He's liking it. Oh, that's brilliant. His own bowl's fallen away. But it could be 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Maybe. That was a great bowl. He even shouted it as it was going down. He liked it. Jack not taking anything out here, so.
Yeah, 3.
3 it is. So, yeah, great result. That's made this match interesting now. So we're all square going into the penultimate end. Now, dare I raise this, but we haven't had a tie break yet.
Yeah, I thought you were going to raise that. Yeah, who knows? We could have one, and if we do get to that, we'll talk about what the rules are for that if we get there. But yeah, it's possible. It's been such a tight game. So Jack's just held that lead all the way through, but at the crucial time, Gary's just starting to come through now. And that's a shot of the game. We've had a shot of the game in the end before, and then another shot of the game just then from Gary. So, unbelievable.
Yeah, some great stuff for the highlights reel.
Now, for me, you've got to be going at this on the forehand.
Yeah, he won't.
Oh, wow.
He won't. Pace is pretty good on this. Just wants a little bit more. Yeah, just under the line though.
Shot.
Shot bowl, yes.
I just think, get an opportunity like that against Gary, you've got to take it. Is Gary good here? Has he got the front bowl? He's got the front bowl, isn't he?
Just in off though, yeah.
He's probably nicked the shot though.
So yeah, forehand, got to be a little bit positive. Will he feel a bit nervous for that? Draw around on the backhand as he has been. This black bowl's a little bit in the way, but yeah, see, for me, forehand all day long here.
Gary's only got one bowl left, so what's he looking at?
Just drawing round on the backhand.
Wow. And you got to be really fancying your draw to be playing that.
Yeah, pace was good for Jack, but obviously it was just a bit tight.
I fancy Gary to draw a back toucher here.
And of course, the problem is now, having played that bowl, is he's put his own bowl a bit in the way. He could squeeze his nearest bowl in off of Gary's towards the Jack, so it is an option. Depends what Gary plays here.
Yeah, I'm calling it back toucher from Gary here.
Bit big, I think, is it? No, maybe not. Yeah, just a fraction. Yeah, he was playing that. So
He's just got to touch the plant and he sits his own in.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have had a look at that as Gary was bowling there. Oh, he's looking backhand again. Not so sure about this. He's going for the big draw, I think. He is. Big though, I think, isn't it? Yeah, not going to get back. Well, it does drop, but no, not quite enough. Gary steps off. He favours his. I think that was one to Gary. He's given Gary the mat. We'll see now. Yeah, one shot it is.
I think I know what Gary will be doing here.
Yeah, Gary's leading by one. Well, he's put it 3/4.
3/4, and he'll put one past it. And if Jack puts anything near it, that Jack's going in the ditch. You see, that's a good bowl. It's got a toucher. Jack's got to get a toucher with this one.
Yeah, I mean, even if he loses it, you've got to be up to this to get a touch. Yeah, well,
no,
not enough
over.
weight.
For me,
can he see enough of this?
Yeah, I think he'll play. Yeah, he'll have a little look here.
Yeah, I mean, Gary's bowl, even if he is going in the ditch, even if he clips Jack's.
Little look at Jack as if say maybe he got away with that. No, he's got himself out there.
He can see it. So for the match,
he's over it.
Yeah, just too wide.
Oh, Jack needs this now. Need a bit of chalk. Jack needs to be getting up to this. Looks good.
Yeah, much better weight. Looks good.
Very good.
Wants to drop. There it goes. Yeah, that's good. Very good. Well, made up for his first bowl.
Yep. Gary's already down. Short. Oh, what a chance for Jack now. Jack just drops onto his own. Gary's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, good line for the shot.
I like the weight as well, you know. He's good here.
Come on, Jack. Up you get then.
He's good here.
Oh, not quite enough, I don't think. No. Oh.
Wow. It's made it harder for Gary as well. What's Gary going to play here?
Yeah, because even his closest bowl sat down, so it makes it hard just to wriggle it in.
Backhand and draw.
Yeah. Going to try and drop right round his own bowl. This is his last bowl now. Will it edge it? Oh, he's dropped. Oh, wow.
I think that's
Still-
the shot. I think that's the shot.
Yeah, it could be. There's a slight shadow there, so it is slightly deceiving.
You know, I think Gary, Jack's got to play through that white ball at the front
Yeah.
on the plant.
Yeah. Just to try and get rid of both the reds.
Try and get rid of the, well, at least get rid of the
Yeah.
shot bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be able to get rid of both of them, but it's definitely looking like it's one black there. One red for the black bowl.
Gary's just having another look.
See, we can see us in the commentary position trying to find out who's holding here.
Hello, everyone.
We'll see by Jack's shot here. He's got to play forehand big at this, isn't he? Yeah.
If he gets tight on his short bowl, it could be the match winner. This for it then. What are you saying, Jack? Just under? Oh, wow. Well, we don't know. It's going to be down to... It's a shake of the hands. Gary's won. It is one red. So a superb draw from Gary with his last bowl. Took the shot away from Jack Pye, and that's enough for the match. And he'll face compatriot Mark Beattie in the final. Superb effort from Jack there.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, probably that third bowl, he just was just a fraction short. If he gets that, it's probably the match winner. But Gary's played an absolute perfect draw there, and forcing Jack to have to play a very impressive shot there.
Yeah, so there we go. Gary McNab through to the final. A very well-deserved bronze medal for Jack Pye. But it will be an all-Irish final. Gary McNab against Mark Beattie, which we'll be bringing you fairly soon, about past UK time. So we'll make preparations for the final.
Yeah, we'll try and grab a quick interview if we can with the players now. So we'll just get set up for that. But yeah, again, just what a great semi-final that was. Come down to the last bowl, and that's what you want at this level. So really good from Gary there to get through. But great effort for Jack. He was leading all the way through that, but Gary just got his nose over the line, and that's what you need to do at this level. So yeah, we'll bring you the interview in a second. Just wait for the players to get ready, and we'll be back on in a second. Okay, we're going to head down to the interview area where Mitchell was called up with the finalist and winner of that last semi-final, Gary McNab.
I'm now joined by Gary McNab following that fascinating second semi-final with a 13-11 victory over Jack Pye. Now that went down to the wire, Gary, and you had to work really hard for that one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a real tussle. It was tit for tat every end, although he got ahead of me, but it didn't feel like that whenever I was playing the game. Missed a few things earlier on, but it was definitely a real battle now. I enjoyed it.
Was it just a case of when you're in that middle period, sort of just trying to stay within reach of a few shots and then come back at him late?
I was frustrated with myself a few ends because I was missing things on the inside and stuff, and it was just a case of dig in and hopefully he doesn't get too far ahead till I get going again, basically. So luckily enough that happened for me. So.
And that, especially your last bowl as well, it was a brilliant last bowl to get around yours and nestle in to nick the shot as well, because couldn't quite tell necessarily from watching on the side.
He was lying, and for me I thought he was just going to come up in the forehand and turn himself in for two, and I had nothing else to do, only the draw, which was probably better. They didn't have a couple of different shots to pick from, so I just had to settle down and try and draw it, and luckily enough I got in.
And now into the final where you play your fellow countryman Mark. I mean, that's going to be a great battle. Yeah,
he's clubmate as well. So me and Mark's played a lot of big games and a lot of tussles, and it goes down to the wire all the time. But it's good to see him in the final. I'll be looking forward to it.
And also, it's going to be a game between both of you on the biggest stage as well. I know you played many times before. This will be one on the biggest stages.
I think there might be a few bragging rights from this one. So happy to be there, and it'll be a good game, no doubt. And it'll be nice to lift the title now if you can do it.
Well, good luck in the final, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so make sure you do stay tuned because we'll be going live from 7:15 for the final between Gary McNab and Mark B.